Hello and welcome to this demo of the CasaTunes Control app for Android devices. This app lets you control the music playing through CasaTunes anywhere in the home as long as you have a Wi-Fi signal in the house. The app always starts in the View by Room screen and shows you what is playing in the currently selected room. If you want to control a different room, just click on the Rooms button and pick the room you'd like to control. On this simulator, you will see a bit of lag on some operations. On the real Android devices, especially the newer Evo and Galaxy S type devices, the app operates much faster. In fact, on some high-speed devices, it feels almost like you are physically connected to the server. To change the volume of the currently playing room, just push the volume buttons that you normally use for ringer volume. So you can go up and down in volume. And if you hold the button in, it'll go quickly up and down. To change the source of music playing in the room, click on the Select Music button and pick another source. To change the music that is playing on one of the CasaTunes music playing sources, click on the Select Music button and click on the change button for the player that you want to change the music of. Now you're into the selection part of the app. This part of the app lets you select music and play it in the selected source. So for example, if you have Windows Media Music on your computer, you can click on it, click on Albums, and then choose the music to play in that player. If you want everything, just click on Play Now. If you want to play just a few items, you can click on the menu button, deselect all the items, and then select the albums that you do want to play, and then simply click on Play Now. To add music to a playing queue, again, you can deselect those, and let's say we want to add one more album to the playing queue, just do that and click on Add to Queue. Of course, if you want to pick individual songs, you can click on an album and it comes up with a list of songs, and you can deselect them all again if you would like and maybe add one more song to your queue. Now you can click on Now Playing to see the music playing in that room. You can also choose internet radio stations to play in the player of your choice. Select Music, change music, click on Radio Time, for example. You can see that we have a number of selections in Radio Time, and let's go to classical music. We show subtitles for different areas of the music depending on the radio provider. They list some local stations and then all the other stations. Now you can click on the station you want to listen to and it starts playing right away in CasaTunes. It doesn't automatically take you back to the Now Playing screen because you might want to try a couple different stations to see which one you really want to play. Once you're happy with the station you're listening to, click on Now Playing, and now you're back to the Now Playing screen. We have a nice search feature. For example, if you're trying to find music in Radio Time, you can click on the Android search button, type in the name of an artist, for example, and click on Search. This will display all the choices from Radio Time. And for example, we can find a bunch of different stations and pick one to play with the Beatles. Currently, the search works in the different categories of services like Radio Time or Windows Media Player Music or iTunes Music. When we release version 2.8 of CasaTunes in a few weeks, you'll be able to search across all the services, and when you do a search in the Now Playing window, for example, it will give you results from all the different services that you have available. If you have a player that's playing iTunes or Windows Media Tracks, you will see a Q button. Click on this button to see what songs are playing in the player. You can change the currently playing song. You can click on the menu and shuffle the queue. You can save the currently playing queue as a CasaTunes playlist. Let's call this demo. So we are creating a new playlist from the queue that we're listening to, and we're calling it a demo playlist. We can also clear the queue. Oh, that means there's not going to be anything playing. Well, let's go and see how that CasaTunes playlist works. Let's go. This is player 3 where there's nothing playing. Go to the CasaTunes playlist. Click on demo. These are the songs that were playing in that queue before we cleared it. Just click on play now. And you're back to where we were before. In the View by Room page, you can change the repeat settings. With this setting, it'll finish through the queue once and repeat the whole queue one more time. In this setting, it will just go through the queue and stop. And in this setting, it just continuously plays the queue over and over again. We can change the shuffle setting so that we shuffle the music or not. You can move to the next song or previous song. And of course, you can turn the power for the room off and on. Hit the menu button to uncover a few more features. To set the current room to play music automatically, click on the wake button. Add a new item. Click your start time for the wake item. This 8 o'clock is fine, so we'll leave that. Make it so that at 9 o'clock it turns back off. And you can have a start volume and a ramp up volume, so it ramps up a little louder. You can have it either start with a source that's currently playing at the time that you last used the room, or you can pick so that it always picks a certain player. And you can click a playlist if you want it to start any particular playlist when it starts up. You can change the days of the week so that it either plays every day, just on the weekends. You'll see Saturday and Sunday are checked. Weekdays, or maybe just a few days, Monday, Thursday, Friday. Once you've saved it, you have a wake-up schedule. Now every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, the music will come on at 8 o'clock and shut off at 9 o'clock. You can also have the music play to put you to sleep. So for example, if you're listening to music, you can have it shut off in 15 minutes. From the menu, you can also change some room settings. For example, you can turn on the loudness control. You can change so the maximum volume is limited. That way your son can't turn up the music too loud. You can change your balance, treble, several other settings. You can even change the name that you're using for the room name in your program. Once you're done, just click on the back button from the Android device and you're done. Of course, there's some other features that we have in the app, but this gives you a general idea of how the Android app works. As soon as we release the app, we will start work on the next version to support some new exciting features that are coming up in version 2.8 of CasaTunes, which should be available in the first quarter of of 2011. We will also be adding landscape mode. Currently it runs just in portrait mode, and some enhancements to take advantage of the new Android tablets that are starting to appear. We hope you are as excited as we are about Android and the new Android app for controlling the CasaTunes multi-room audio systems. Thank you.